Don't talk about George. He's a sluizer. That's like if you're a slut loser. You're a sluizer.
Yeah, it's not good.
No? Or maybe you just like to press the snooze button, but you're also a loser. You're a sluizer. You don't like any of these things, do you? You like the snooze button. I know you like the snooze button.
Oh, me and the snooze button have a long love affair.
Yeah, I know, because your ringtone's annoying, so I wish you didn't. Hey, what's up, Couch Potatoes? We are back with another episode of Post Credits, guys. And it's kind of a spooky season pick. Not exactly a spooky movie, but I'm glad that we watched it because it's one that had been on my radar for a while, guys. This is The Vanishing from 1993, the American version. And here's the thing, guys. I did not even know that this was a remake until we announced on our, our lineup that this was something that was going to be on the list. I had no idea, so save it. I know that the French version is apparently better. I understand that. We're going to be talking about the 1993 one, directed by George Sluizer, a director I've never heard of. Great name. But look, I've been a big Kiefer Sutherland fan since I can remember. I love The Lost Boys. I love Young Guns. I love the Flatliners. I've always loved the actor. So this is one of those that kind of flew under the radar. I never got a chance to watch. Is this one you even heard of before I brought it up?
No.
No? I mean, this is back before we even knew who Sandra Bullock was, but oh my gosh, she's pretty or what?
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. 1990. I think the first movie I remember seeing Sandra Bullock in was, The Net? You want to talk about a movie that hasn't aged well?
Yeah.
But she has. She's aged incredibly well.
She looks phenomenal.
Yeah. But outside of that, Jeff Bridges, another actor that I love. So on paper, this looked like it was going to be a winner for me. So I don't know why it took me this long to actually watch it, but I'm pretty glad that we did. I have mostly things that I like about it, but we're going to get into all those and more. Did you have any expectations for this movie at all, just based off the trailer? Because the trailer was pretty 90s bad. There's some bad 90s
no.
trailers.
Well, it did remind me of that other movie.
Breakdown. Yeah, she thought this movie actually was Breakdown with Kurt Russell when we were talking about it. Yeah.
Really conflated.
Yeah, well, I can see some similarities. Shut up, fridge. So that's going to happen a lot when you record out here in the living room. You're going to have all kinds of distractions. But I guess we'll just go ahead and kick it off like usual. Talk about what did I like. Well, I will say I was just completely blown away. Who knew? Kiefer Sutherland, a really good actor. There's a part in this movie
should be a thing he does,
where he's basically just like breaking down to the actual kidnapper, abductor, or whatever, and he's actually like just burying his soul to this guy. And I was like, man, what a wonderful actor. So yeah, Kiefer, great actor. I think that the actual like mystery the whole time, you're just kind of like the main character, Jeff. You just kind of want to know. I don't think she's alive, but yeah, I'd like to know what happened, because it's eating away at me now. Now I want to know what happened to it. Every time he tries to let it go, he gets a new lead or something like that, and it makes it hard for him to move on with his relationship. So I feel like that's kind of realistic stuff, even though I felt like it's a little unrealistic, is that new girlfriend puts up with a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit.
Old
but you know what?
did too.
But you know what? She is like a dream girl, because this girl does everything for this guy. I mean, even to the point where he doesn't even deserve it anymore. She does all kinds of stuff for him. I mean, up to and including saving his life a few times. But yeah, I mean, Kiefer and Jeff Bridges, I'm not quite sure about that accent that he was doing in the movie.
That got so weird.
But Jeff Bridges is never bad. He's never bad in anything, I don't think. So he has kind of that icy, kind of the coldness that I think you would need to play a role like that. And, it's hard not to see him as the dude these days, but you got to think that I grew up with him from Tron, so I've liked Jeff Bridges and Kiefer. So the two leads, great. They're great together. They play off each other very well. What did you like besides Sandra Bullock's eyeshadow?
I don't know about her eyeshadow. She's just cute.
Did you like her buddy bracelet? Her buddy bracelet was pretty cool.
No, that kind of stuff will get you killed.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. So if someone says, hey, I'm gonna write you a check, or any way they can say to get you in a car. Are you getting in the car with a stranger?
Not getting in the car.
Never.
No.
So I like. She looks at the picture. She's like, oh, he's got a family. This has to be a good guy. That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Don't get in the car. He just needs help getting his tea lace. No.
Yeah, right. Here, hold this. I can't do it. No. I'll wait. No. I'll wait.
Or I'll go around.
I'll go around the car. I'll send your side of the car, and I'll hold your stuff for you.
Let me go get my boyfriend to do it.
Bingo.
Why do you have a boyfriend? Oh, because your boyfriend's not a good boyfriend anyway. He just abandoned you.
Okay, so what you didn't like? I guess let's go ahead and go straight to what you didn't like. All right, look, I didn't like that he just like leaves her in a tunnel at the beginning. Look, I read The Stand. Tunnels are scary. Okay, car tunnels are very, very scary. So I'm like, dude, you're really just going to leave her in there in an abandoned car because you guys, I mean, look, couples fight. It happens. Sometimes you need a breather. In that situation, you stay in the car and you just don't talk to each other for a few minutes, I think. I don't know. Married to a redhead that doesn't hit me, so that's good. So I feel like, hey, I'm just going to go to my happy place for a while. I'm not going to get up and leave them in a tunnel.
He's a bad boyfriend.
He's really not great. It's like I feel like
bad boyfriend.
I don't know. Every time I try to defend him, I can't. I really can't.
He's a bad boyfriend.
It's like he just is like a habitual liar at this point. Like it's like, look, she got with you knowing.
The second girlfriend. And
with the second girlfriend, yeah, it's like, look, the one that didn't get kidnapped and murdered.
Right.
Here's the deal: I feel like she got with him knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got all this baggage.
Yes.
You got all this baggage. So she knows.
Yeah.
You don't got to keep this shit a secret.
Right.
You don't tell her what's going on. Yeah, sure. She might tell you, hey, don't you think this is unhealthy? Maybe you should let it go. But she's went with you this far, man. Just tell her, and she probably would have been supportive and helped you out.
Say, and my
you ain't got to go buy freaking army suits to fucking say, oh, yeah, I've joined the military.
I joined the Coast Guard. I joined the Army Reserve. I joined the Army. Motherfucker, that is a big lie. My mom already know. Bro, no. My problem isn't that he needed to know the end of the mystery. I totally get that. I get you're not in love with your ex-girlfriend. You just need to know what the hell happened. Bro, you lied about being the Army Reserve. You're a bad person.
And he writes a book saying like, "Oh, she," and then you put it in writing.
Yes.
Oh,
like
I think she knows. Every time I hug her, I look for you over her shoulder. I'm like, dude, why are you putting this in writing?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's not a perfect movie. I think the cat and mouse thing is done really well.
It's Jeff Bridges, right? I get the brothers confused.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, whatever he was doing with his accent.
Who are you thinking? Bo Bridges?
Bo Bridges?
Yeah, not the same at all.
No, not at all. That's why
I love
make sure I get
you
the right
love the
name.
Wizard though. He's in the Wizard.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyway, he was on Stargate also. Oh, Bo Bridges.
But that whatever that accent, I think maybe he was trying to channel the antagonist from the French movie.
I think we should watch the French one.
Maybe that's like what that influence is or what that was supposed to connect to. Whatever he was doing with his hair was god awful. I couldn't look straight on at it. Like I had to look to the side.
Okay, now what about like Jeff has waited for this guy to reveal himself forever, and then he almost kills him by beating the shit out of him. Like, he can't talk if he's dead, Jeff. I'm like, I get it. I get this is all this pent up frustration of the last 3 years and stuff. It's like, maybe if you want to get some information out of him, he might not need to be bleeding inside of his chest. That might help. That might help a little bit. And I'm sorry, I'm never ever drinking. I don't want to know bad enough that I'm going to drug myself.
Drink your concoction. Myself. Yes. No.
All right. Well, here's one thing: is the ending of this was ruined for me.
Yeah.
I thought. Because everyone was dropping in the comments saying, oh, the French one's better. I like that ending better because it actually ends at blank. I don't want to just say what it is. This movie doesn't end there. And I think that's been like one of the criticisms is the French version had a really dark ending, and this one has kind of you call it an old Disney ending. I think it does have a very idyllic ending, very, very happy ending.
As happy as when you're going to get when your girlfriend's been kidnapped and murdered.
But I will say that some of that stuff they added on was really tense, and I was like actually kind of holding my breath a few times. It was pretty good, I thought.
So second girlfriend saves the day. Mm-hmm. And I actually liked when you're getting stuff from the antagonist's, not point of view, but his side of the story, and they kind of weave in the family. I like how that comes back
when he's
play.
like, here, let me get a box full of spiders to see if my daughter's scream carries across a lake. Psycho!
Okay, but they talk about the wife and they talk about the daughter, and then as the viewer, you're like, this is a lot of extra info. But when it loops back around and the second girlfriend's outside his house,
yeah,
and her dad told her some real stellar advice, like, hey, love should be secret.
Oh, you want to know what some stellar advice is dude, coach your children. Her daughter gets in the car with a stranger immediately, pours out all these family secrets. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you getting in the car with a stranger?
Like, you think her dad would know, don't let people get in the car with a stranger. He knows exactly what happens when you get in the car with a stranger.
So what do you think this guy's deal was? You think he just had like some kind of complex because he shows a flashback where he like saved the person, so he just wanted to see if he could kill a person and get away with it? I'm not really even sure what his motive was.
What is it, the psychopath that has no emotion, or the sociopath is the non-emo? Like, I truly believe he just doesn't.
Yeah, I got some lovely bones out of it, but I think I've been saying that about a lot of things lately. I don't know.
Maybe you need to. Did you read Lovely Bones?
I did read Lovely Bones.
I know you watched.
Yeah, no. The movie, good. The book made me cry.
Yes,
so, yeah.
the book made me cry. Yeah, I remember bringing that one home.
I remember liking the movie. In hindsight, I'm like, the movie went soft. Yeah, so, but I don't know why I keep going with that comparison lately. I don't know.
Maybe it's time for a reread.
Maybe. So, where would you go ahead and grade this one? Now, obviously, I know there's, again, not a very good Halloween pick. I don't think. This is just really a thriller, guys. There's nothing scary in. I mean, obviously, real life situation, yeah, very scary stuff, But as far as like, I'm going to get scary watch this, it would be a 0.
Say when he's clawing at the box, that was like,
being buried alive is pretty frightening.
Pretty high up there.
I think, yeah.
So for scary, I just gave it 1 pumpkin because not that scary of a Halloween movie. For movie wise, I got 4 out of 5 because it was good and I was invested. I needed to know what happened to Sandy.
Yeah. I'd say I'd probably go more 3-way for streaming, but I thought it was really good. And that's the thing. If you guys are telling me the French version's better, then cool. I would be willing to check that out. Even though from what I understand, it's pretty beat for beat. This just had kind of a tacked on a new ending and knowing where the French version ends, like wow, what balls, to do that ending, But that's the kind of story that I think it's telling. But I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Like I said, 2 great actors. They were kind of at the peak of their powers during this time period. So I'd recommend it for sure. But I know the comments are going to be nothing but that movie's trash. You got to watch the French version, and that might be true. Again, I learn all these things all the time with horror movies. I had no idea were remakes and things like that. So no one knows everything. But any parting thoughts on The Vanishing?
Don't leave your significant other in a tunnel when your car's broken down.
Yeah, don't make her go into the she's not going to the gas station by herself ever again. By the way, guys, she sends me. She stays in the car with the doors locked. Yeah,
yes,
she does that.
I do.
She does that.
After you get out, I lock the doors.
Yeah, See, she's watched enough of these movies now.
Smart.
It's smart.
I'm not sorry at all.
Being alive is a pretty smart move. So, guys, The Vanishing. Have you seen it? What did you think? Why don't you drop in the comments and let us know, and we will talk to you later.